Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. And I have plans for today, and I got some more things that came to mind when I was trying to fall asleep a couple of days ago. So we're gonna grab these. I'm gonna get like a stack of saplings just in case. A little bit of bone meal and then a little bit of compost. Okay. And then I wanted to grab a little bit more food too, just to make sure that we're not going to starve. You know, priorities and all that. We still have, yes, this is fine for now. This is not ideal, but hey. And one last thing. Right, we stayed up a little bit too long. Oh, just like real life. Since we do still need a ridiculous amount of books, I'd say we're going to grab our retted jute fibers real quick. Dude, I thought that was like a shark. I thought that was a shark's fin, is what I was trying to say. We're off to a good start. Well, at least he didn't get the cactus farm. Oh, I woke up my dog. I'm sorry. Oh, god damn it! And this is why, even when we just spend our time in the storage, I prefer regularly sleeping. Yes, doggo, I agree. She's sighing like she's the one who needs to rebuild this now. Girlie, you don't have to work. That's me. I think it was something like this, sort of. I mean, this is a little... Could just do this, I guess. Unexpected terraforming. Yeah, I'm sure that will be fine. Random stuff I'm just going to put in here. Anything else? Oh, there's rotten flesh. Wait, no, not these. What am I doing? And then some orange ones, like that. Sure, nothing ever happened there. Oh gosh, what kind of start is this? Did the guy not drop anything? Well, that's fine with me. Less inventory management to worry about. I do hope that all the bundled jute that we currently have is going to be enough for, you know, filling up the library, finishing that little bed sidewall next to the stairs in that one cabin, and then filling up the bookshelves in like the sunroom cabin. It's like we require a bit more than what I was really aware of. I mean, if needed, we can of course just farm it the old school way, bone mealing fern. It's just that it's boring. I don't want to do that. I have more important things to do with my life. Okay, and do this. Yeah, of course, those two special guys. And do that. Fill these up like this. These are still reached with water from the top. Okay, nice one. Is that just that one sugarcane that isn't harvestable yet? 2 pieces, I think. Also, what's going on with our frames? I feel like ever since my PC had its near-death experience, which, by the way, so far it's still going fine again, I think, like, since then, we've really been dropping on frames. And I don't like that. Because it's like when we're traveling, or like 10 gigabyte, almost 10 gigabyte, I think we're at like 9,8. I was hoping we'd get to 10 before we'd return home. I mean, maybe we are at 10 now with all new storage work, who knows. I don't think it's the drawers that we recently filled up, but it's like our massive world loads new chunks, new stuff is being loaded in like constantly. Decent frames, we're at home. Well, what about 15 FPS? Doesn't that seem like a fun place to be? That's because frames are the places you are in. Yes, yes. I mean, in a way, I guess, yes. Okay. Enough of all of this, and onto the area we've been meaning to go to this whole time. Yeah, I overslept today. And I was almost awake. And then I managed to fall back asleep again. And then nightmare is too strong of a word. I had more of like an anxiety sort of dream. I think that is kind of a fitting term for that. Because I had a dream that I was going on like a little trip, which I'm going on next month. But turns out the trip started a day earlier than what I thought it would be. And I had to like quickly make a 5-minute live in the woods video to still have a upload for the day. I think that was my brain trying to tell me to stop sleeping and go record. So here we are. I don't remember inviting this guy over there. Did he spawn like underneath the tree? Thank you. I hope he didn't spawn there. Again, we could try with carpenter's blocks at glowstone dust, so, you know, we don't have any creepers spawning there that would drop down on us when we walk by. I'm not sure. I don't want like a random piece of mountain to be so bright. If that makes sense. Okay, I think like this main area here is looking pretty good. Would maybe add like a little something here still. Maybe just some grass. Did we really just grab 11 pieces of grass? Well, okay then. This is looking fine. We have that stuff over there. We have some stuff over here. And then as we move over to this area, we definitely have some more stuff. But now comes a little test. Is this going to look good? I think I like it. Because, you know, adding small couple trees all over the place, I think it could be a pretty cute thing to do. Okay. Just to make sure that on the other side things are also, you know, I think I meant to place a couple more blocks there. No one's really gonna see that side. This is fine. I don't think you'll be able to see much of that. Nah, you're not really seeing much of that. And this is also fine. Ooh. What is this area? Okay, this is where you can look out the window, but you know, the view is okay in my opinion. Okay, let's sleep in here for once. Also, I was thinking about how a lot of, or basically all of the cabins up here have DecoCraft beds compared to like carpenter's beds or vanilla beds. I guess they really are the fancy people here. I'm gonna close this. And I think with that, this section is basically kind of completed. Maybe, wait, those are apophytes. No, not here, not yet. But maybe like a little butterfly shrub here. And then apple leaves that have, you know, acquired over time in places that are a little bit harder to reach. Can we do that? Nice. I mean, no one's gonna see that. Well, I'll know it's there, and that will make me happy. Turns out collecting all of these was worth it. Damn. Don't want to add too many, because I also would like to add a very few of these over the place. There, I think. Maybe some shrubs too. Oh well, that was stupid. Like, the dark ones just are kind of camouflaged. They fit in really nicely in this area, but at the same time, you don't see them. Okay, we have some shrubs. And then I think I would like to add... I mean, usually these are built with oak, so we'll try to do the same thing. And maybe we'll move this one further over there. I think that is nice. I feel like this might be too massive though, but overall I think it's okay. And then one of... Oopsies! I mean, it's gonna grow a little bit taller. One more little thing for this corner, I guess. Maybe another crisp plant. I really like those. Okay, on this side, maybe a hummingbird bush. And then some boxwood. And some clover patches. They're like kind of going down here. Meadow grass. Maybe a holly up there. That's okay. And maybe one more leaf pile right there. Okay, I think that's alright. I think we're doing okay with that. And basically that mount, like the top of the mountain, is set. Now we have like this little area, and I am terrified. I am absolutely terrified. What else can I say? I mean, this would technically be a nice place for another tree. Hey! Weren't you all the way over at the field a while ago? I mean, we first rescued you from over here, then you went over there, now you're back here. You're going on quite the journey, my guy. Maybe a little bit closer to this side. Nice one. Okay. Then... How do I go on about this? Maybe... Okay, hear me out. Maybe we'll go up the other mountain first. So we have like the mountains checked off. Then we can get started on that side of the mountain. This side of the mountain will be a complete pain in the butt that I do not look forward to. I mean, I think here having the natural vegetation is okay. Since that is like really wild area. Some dead leaves, some grass, sure thing, you get to keep all of that. But I'd also like to add some leaf piles itself. Especially over here. Should have grabbed like 2 stacks, to be honest. Leaves, 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 leaves for everyone. You know, over here they just don't clean up the area as much, because why would they? They live in nature. They like it. I think here we'll add a couple more trees. No one is going to see these. No one. But hey, we can walk around in the every 100 episodes where we show everything and be like, oh look, we have some leaf piles over there that we spend a lot of time placing. No one is going to see them, but we know they're there. Yeah, that is going to get people to enjoy this series. Also on gravel, truly a shame. There, I think we'll place another little hand-built bush. Some more over here, don't worry, I'll also go in with some brown leaves and the green ones. Oh god, we are basically out of them. What's happening? Well, that is a sign that we need to collect more of them. Maybe a little bush over here. And what is this? Okay, I won't be touching that. One over there. But then dark green grass could be maybe a nice little touch here and there. Just for some more details that no one will really notice. Then some dead leaf piles, one down there. I mean, the children at a school, they're probably collecting dead leaves to make little craft projects with, so it's only realistic that there aren't that many of them around. And let me scratch my nose. Maybe down there, there's another one. Over there. Okay, over there. Then still the green leaves, just for a last few touches. Okay, that's taken up by the slide, I guess. That. Then I want to add clover patches, because of course. Little details. I live for little details. All the way around here, I guess. Like, there isn't going to be that much caretaking of the garden back here. I mean, who's really gonna do that? And maybe a little bit around here still. Okay. Gonna love the rocking horses. I think that is enough of those. Okay, ground covers checked off. Such a nice little detail, but the space it takes up, it's painful. I would like another growing pine tree here. Please don't ruin the leaves. Don't worry. I was prepared for this moment. Oh, perfect. I think they really add a nice little detail. Okay, let's find a bed though. Hello, hello, hello. Please let me sleep here. Please and thank you. If you heard that, that was the wind, I think, aggressively closing the living room door. I thought that maybe that would do the trick. Oh yes, doggo. Oh no, a door slammed. I do really like this cabin. No, I feel like maybe we should add a hanging plant somewhere. The question is where. We don't really have space here. Okay. Guess we'll start on this real quick. We'll add one here. Maybe we can add another. Yes, we love nature. Couple more trees around the area just for, you know, the fact that this used to be a massive hole and no one will ever know what exactly happened here. And then maybe a small one back here that you could imagine these people planted. I don't want to do more down here. It's so empty. I mean, we have a stack of saplings, come on. Would be rude not to use some. Yes, I just tried to bone meal it with more saplings. No, I don't want to talk about it. Did I see it? That's probably from down there, okay. Thought we did scummy work, but nope. World Generation did scummy work. And who's surprised by that? Of course, this also adds to the possibility of mobs spawning back here. Hate that. Put that away. And then it's time to add a little bush around here. Sure thing, that should do the trick. Yes, that does look better, but a little bit more plant life in front of it would be nice. Ideally something that grows a little bit taller. So we'll put something there. Maybe not one of these, but instead... Yeah, we really don't have many tall things. God damn it. A little bit of this. Then... Maybe one of those is growing underneath the roof there. And I think a leafy garden back here would be cute, especially because these spread. So those might add a nice little touch, like a vanilla leaf right there. I think it would look better if there was something in the compost. You're not going to show that until we have a full stack of stuff, okay. Can I just do that? No? Okay, well, worth a try. What did I want to do? I wanted to add some little bushes here. I think some strawberry bushes might be nice. Especially since we have strawberries there. So one goes there, and then I think some blueberry bushes. Like, you could imagine these are kind of like wildness bushes, but the person is just making use of them. Maybe another leafy garden I think would be pretty cute. Those just really spread all over this area down here. And then maybe actually some bushes too that you could imagine were recently harvested. Some shrubs, of course, I love them. Would be a crime not to place them around here. No one's gonna see these! I don't care! The fact that I know we put them into places is enough, I think. Maybe a little iris that's like growing down here too. Okay, but let's get back to the back. I'm getting distracted a little bit around here. Don't know what I'll do with that. I'll have to come up with an idea. Okay, realistically there aren't going to be too many plants around here because again, they're kids. Kids rip out plants. Source was a kid myself. Who later became a vegan. I think you could have drawn some conclusions from those actions as a kid. Maybe one of these there. Some boxwood down here. Definitely shrubs, of course. Shrubs are perfect for this. Maybe even another small pine tree back here. I do think those are just like such lovely little details you can add with the composted saplings. Like such cute little... Big fan. Big fan. Oak leaves? Oh, where did we get those from? Lavender. Yeah, what about one of these? Oh, God damn it. Maybe, though, I'd like to add another shrub around here. I think this is pretty nice. Possible screenshot for thumbnail. Maybe here, there we have a small little flower that survived all the purges so far. Okay. Moving over to this side. I guess all the fountain grass and northern pitcher plants and all that get to stay around here. Let's not be so mean. I'd like to add a crisp plant or two though. Once again, I think this could be a nice spot. I mean, you have to realize that these people are like living here now and people plant trees sometimes. Okay, what if we add one of these as a little special touch? Rose. A little bit of grass down here. Some shrubs, of course. I mean, hey, it's me. If I'm the one working on things, there will be shrubs. That's just the rule now, I guess. Yeah, that's just how... Did I just put away clover patches? I think I put away clover patches. I feel really bad. There you go. Probably there weren't even any clover patches there. Another little butterfly thing. These. And I could imagine that in front of the library there's also something cute. Maybe some lavender. And this is that window, this is this window. Okay, I want to give this a try. What did I just do there? we do that, I mean, you're not gonna see much anymore from that window. Maybe you can still see a little bit. You can still see a good amount. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I was hoping for.